From Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass., this is MIAA Boys Volleyball on LSP. Tonight it's the Greater Lowell Gryphons with a record of 15-4, hosting the PMA Panthers with a record of 1-14. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Joe Foley on camera. This is not Greater Lowell Tech's senior night, although it is their last home game of the season. Their senior night was the last night in which they won, and on paper looks to be possibly another win to get them to 16-4 going into the VOC and state tournaments against a outmatched PMA squad, 1-14. The first-year varsity program did beat Salem earlier this year for their lone win of the season, and the Panthers led by Brady Quinn, no relation, with 30 blocks on the season. And G. Bonini, 25 kills. And their leading defensive player is Eric Blomgren, who averages 6 digs a game. Blomgren, one of 2 defensive-minded Blomgren brothers on the PMA squad, along with Greg, number 22. So Greater Lowell will be in the gold jerseys, and PMA in the navy blue, with the libero, Eric Blomgren, as I mentioned, 6 digs a game in the white jersey. Matt Barboza donning the navy blue for Greater Lowell, number 29. In the JV game just before this, the Gryphons swept PMA 2-0 in what was not a very close game. It was 25-9, 25-11, the 2 scores. Of course, it's best of 3 at the JV level. It's best of 5 here in the varsity level. So it looks like it'll be PMA ball to serve to begin the game, and it'll be the aforementioned Eric Blomgren doing the honors. We're underway. See if they can hit this one over, and it drops between 3 players. And PMA on the board first. Miscommunication there by the Gryphons on the first point of the game. And Blomgren will shoot this one over the end line, and that'll even the score at 1. Here's Pedro D'Souza for Greater Lowell. And he gets the ace. D'Souza will serve again. Hit straight over, set up by D'Souza. Good block, but it'll be over the sideline by Sam Mather of PMA. And Jimmy Raposo makes it a 3-1 game. Just underway in game 1 between Greater Lowell and PMA. Blomgren. And a nice block kept alive by Raposo. Standing hit there by Joe Pacheco. And miscommunication drops between Mather and Mike Barr to make it 4-1. Another ace for D'Souza. Hit over by Blomgren. And this is going to be PMA point. And it was a double hit by Pacheco, so 5-2. And PMA with the serve. Raposo will get the kill. 6-2. Lafone Villavong to serve for Greater Lowell. Oh, nice save by Blomgren. I don't know if that would have gone over, though. And Thatch will get credit for the kill. I thought that was over the near sideline. Pretty sure that was out. PMA head coach Jessica McCara thought that was out by Thatch, but they rule it's a point for Thatch and Greater Lowell. Hit over by Mather. No, it'll hit the ceiling. 8-2. Villavong again with the serve. Good dig by Blomgren. Villavong keeps it alive. And Thatch gets the kill. (9-2) our score. Villavong. Blomgren's got to hit it over, and he hits it under the net. Blomgren, rather, not Villavong. That might have been affected by hitting the rafters there. And a timeout called by PMA head coach Jessica McCara. 11-2 our score in Game 1 between the PMA Panthers and the Greater Lowell Gryphons. This is MIAA Boys Volleyball on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Two kills each for Anthony Thatch and Jimmy Raposo. 2 aces each for Villavong and D'Souza. Eric Blomgren has an ace and a dig. And Greater Lowell serve out of the timeout. Villavong again. Here's Thatch. And violation on PMA is going to give the point to the Gryphons. Going under the net. And Barr can't hit it over. Goes towards the far sideline. 13-2. And this will go over the far sideline. Villavong having a good sequence here of serves. Kept alive, and despite the best efforts of both Blomgren and Mather, will make it 15-2 Greater Lowell. Here's Thatch. Third kill of the game for Thatch. And it's 16-2. Quite the run these Gryphons are on right now. Billabong again. And he's going to get another ace. Fourth of the game for Billabong. Oh, what a dig by Blomgren, but he hits it over the end line. And that'll make it 18-2. Don't expect to travel that far. Blomgren is taking some abuse right now. 19-2. And we're going to have a substitution as Joe Pacheco is checking in for Greater Lowell. He'll give Billabong a much deserved rest. And get through a couple blocks. Nice dig. Pacheco has to hit it over. He does. Kept alive by Barboza. Hit over by Raposo. Good set. And the block is going to give the point to Greater Lowell. Jimmy, was that you or Anthony? Oh, that was you, Anthony? Okay. 20-2. And finally, PMA back on the board at 20-3. As Mather gets the kill. Here's Thatch. Thatch picks up his fourth kill of the game. And kind of a short-armed hit there by G. Bonini will make it 22-3. 3 points away are Greater Lowell from claiming game one. And that'll be an ace for Jimmy Raposo. 2 points away. Raposo again. And he'll get another ace. Game point now for Greater Lowell. And it's hit over the wire by PMA, so that's going to be a point for Greater Lowell. That'll be game point, and Greater Lowell takes game one 25-3. We'll take a timeout. I'll be back in about 2 minutes with game two from Greater Lowell Tech and Tyngsboro, Mass. Greater Lowell leading 1-0 after winning game one 25-3. This is MIAA Boys Volleyball on LSP. Game 2 about to get underway between the Greater Lowell Gryphons and the PMA Panthers here from Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass. Sam Feely here with you alongside Joe Foley on camera. Unofficial stats in the first game: 2 aces for Pedro D'Souza, 4 aces for Mifon Villavong, 2 aces and 2 kills for Jimmy Raposo, and 4 kills and a block for Anthony Thatch. It's time to let you know that if you want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games, rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. And navigates the rafters. And it'll be Greater Lowell point after botch pass there by PMA. Brady Quinn picked up a block in that sequence, and as I mentioned, he is the team leader in blocks with 30 on the season, and a nice kill there by Jimmy Raposo to reclaim the lead for GLT at 2-1. And we weren't ready for play just yet. So Pedro D'Souza will have to serve again. A couple of aces in game 1, and that is hit over the sideline by Greg Blomgren. 3-1 our score. Nice block. Blomgren with the dig. Just barely hit over by Torero. Quinn gets the kill. That's the best PMA has looked all match thus far. And that'll make it 3-2, and PMA serve. Aiden Lena to do the honors, and he shoots that over the end line. Well, backhand tap, hit back over. It hits the rafters, and that'll give PMA the point. Blomgren, and letting it go over the sideline is Medina. Thatch, and that's hit into the rafters, kept alive, and that's 4. And Blomgren can't get the dig. It's a double hit anyway, so that'll make it 7-3. Raposo gets another ace. 4 aces, 3 kills thus far for Raposo. And he'll get another one. Raposo. Tapped over, kept alive. Good dig by Blomgren. And it'll be Bonini getting the kill. Blomgren picks up another dig. And PMA gets the point. Oh, nice dig to keep it alive, and that'll be Greater Lowell point, as it was Bonini going over the net. Blomgren. This will be hit over by Bonini. Thatch kept alive by Blomgren. Good dig by Collazo. Hit over. Soft touch. Palazzo keeps it in. Bonini has it blocked. Are they going to give it to, is it? Yeah, it was PMA points, so it's 10-5. Well, Medina went over the net. I thought he got a clean block there, but not so much. 10-5 our score. And it'll be Alessandro Pudu to serve. And that is over the end line. Good eyes by Blomgren to let it go. (10-6) our score. Pudu to serve, and he serves it into the net. Thatch will serve here. Just trickles over the net, and he gets the ace. So Thatch had 4 kills, and now he has his first ace, 12-6. And that'll be Greater Lowell point, as it was a little too strong by Bonini. So we'll have a substitution as Greg Blomgren will check in. Lena. Now, Bonini can't clear it. Good dig by Blomgren, and it goes over the corner. (14-6). Blomgren. And fanning on it is Lena. 15-6. Thatch. Blomgren hits it into the net. And that'll be PMA point as Benini jammed the Gryphons front line there. 16-7. Good double block by the Gryphons. Blomgren keeps it alive. And the block at the net by Medina. (17-7). Medina to serve. Beautiful block by Barr. And that is too strong by D'Souza. And I'll give the point to PMA. Barr will serve. Thatch got driven backwards, hit over by Morrell. Blocked by Raposo. And a good clean kill there by D'Souza. (18-8) in game two. Greater Lowell leading 1-0. And that goes into the net. 18-9. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Block by Quinn. 30 on the season to lead the team coming into play tonight. Gets PMA into double digits for the first time tonight. 18-10. Quinn hits it into the net. Quinn kept alive. Popped up to the back line. Thatch. And that won't get over. (19-11). Eric Blomgren back in there for PMA. Thatch. Oh! Oh! Aiden Lena. Using your head. Quite literally. Great effort, but it's Greater Lowell point, 20-11. Good dig by Blomgren. Purdue can't kill it. Thatch can. That was the most hardcore dig I've ever seen by Lena. Thatch, second time's a charm. 22-11. Oh no, it was, excuse me, it was it's a PMA point. He touched the wire? And Thatch again, unable to keep it in. Thatch a third time. Kept alive. Oh, hit over. PMA showing life here. Nice dig. And Thatch, no. Wow. This has just been a string of bad luck for Thatch. And just when he thinks he's got the point, four straight points for PMA off of Thatch. And that's out by Torero. None of these last few points have been kills by PMA. Yep. (22-15) as that snaps the run by PMA. And now that one hits the ceiling, and Bonini can't keep it alive. 23-15, 2 points away from a 2 games to none lead are the Gryphons. Oh, beautiful placement by Collazo. PMA still down 7, but they're showing a lot more life than they were in the first game, but Collazo's serve shanks to the right and out of play, and now it is game point for Greater Lowell. Let's see if Thatch can end it here. Thatch sets. And after ceiling's coming into play a few times here for PMA as that costs them the game point, and Greater Lowell takes game 2. 25-16 will take a timeout. I'll be back about 2 minutes with game 3 from Greater Lowell Tech and Tyngsboro, Mass. With your score, the Greater Lowell Gryphons leading 2 games to none after winning game 2, 25-16 over the PMA Panthers. This is MIAA Boys Volleyball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. PMA serve to begin Game 3, down 2-0 to the Greater Lowell Gryphons. Lost Game 1 25-3, Game 2 25-16. And here is Ben Ledoux. Johnny Phillip. And now Raposo hits it over. Good block by Raposo. Caught D'Souza off guard, and that'll be over the sideline. And PMA, I believe that's their first lead of this is their first lead of the game at 1-0. Raposo, oh, what a block! Raposo will try a soft touch, and he gets the kill. So D'Souza, who had a good series of serves in Game 1. And tough luck there as it hits the ceiling and then the net twice for PMA. And miscommunication there by Barr and Greg Blomgren. And that'll be an ace for D'Souza. 5 aces by my count on the match. Too strong. And 5 straight points for Greater Lowell. Blomgren, nice hit. Pacheco and D'Souza. Blomgren realized he had a play there. Good block. Actually, a couple of blocks there by Raposo. Raposo coming alive here in this last game. Was pretty quiet in Game 2, and Blomgren looking confused about that play. It's now 8-1. As D'Souza picks up another ace, his 6th. Just trickles over. Good dig there by Barboza. Blomgren sets it. It's over for Pacheco. Go to the opposite side to Torero. Double block at the net, and Raposo picks up another block. He's got 3 blocks this game alone, and that's 9 in a row for the Gryphons. And we have a little bit of maintenance going on there with the PMA players, but back to D'Souza. Yeah, this is going to die before the net. It ends a 9-0 run by Greater Lowell. And now here is Mike Barr to serve. Barboza keeps it alive. And a little fingertip kill there by Jimmy Raposo as he forces a double hit. And hitting it through Raposo is Bonini for his second kill. And we'll have a substitution as Villafong is back in the game for Pacheco for Greater Lowell. And promptly, Tenglong Hong hits it into the net to give the point to Greater Lowell. Excellent dig by Hong. Phillip will try a little tap, and he gets it in. Johnny Phillip getting his first action of the match in this game, and Barboza, this is going to be a 4. (12-4), and Bonini to serve. Too strong. Back over despite the best efforts of Phillip. Block recorded by Quinn, and this will go over the sideline. 14-4. LSP's next broadcast is Thursday evening at 6:55 p.m. when the Lexington Minutemen host the Waltham Hawks in MIAA boys lacrosse action. It's also Lexington Senior Night and Lacrosse Alumni Night. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Both teams looking a little sluggish here on this point. And that's a little too strong. And Greater Lowell up 16-4. Phillip. The emphatic hit, but also an emphatic block by Quinn to get the point for PMA. And Collazo a little too eager, and now the ball gets away from him. So Collazo with the one-handed serve and hit. Good dig by Collazo. Try to set up Phillip. And Phillip gets the kill. And we'll have a sub as Villafong sits down and Pacheco comes back in. Phillip. And that just sneaks inside by D'Souza. Phillip with another serve. Hit over. Barboza. Phillip got a little nonchalant after he thought he killed that on the standing hit, and eventually the Gryphons do get the point. (19-5) our score, and we'll have another substitution as D'Souza comes back in and Farias steps out. Gabriel Farias. Phillip. And it's out of the reach of Eric Blomgren. He's playing up front now, wearing the blue jersey. (20-5). And Collazo thought that was going to go out, but it dropped right in front of him inside the line. 21-5, 4 points away from a sweep are the Gryphons. Jessica McCarr not happy with that decision-making from Collazo. Kept alive by Phillip. Standing hit here by Pacheco. Blomgren. Through the block, and that'll be Greater Lowell point. (22-5). 3 points away are the Gryphons from their 16th win of the season. And that'll... Oh, that's going to come towards me. And just barely hit over the block by Medina. Medina sets, and now he'll hit it over. Set up for Blomgren, blocked by D'Souza, but it's Greater Lowell point, and now it's match point for the Gryphons. And fanned on by Phillip, and I'll keep PMA alive 1 more point. Blomgren to serve. D'Souza. And that is too strong, and Greater Lowell wins. Greater Lowell wins by scores of 25-3, 25-16, and 25-6. With the win, Greater Lowell improves to 16-4. The loss, PMA falls to 1-15. Our player of the game is Jimmy Raposo. Unofficial tally is 5 kills, 5 aces, and 4 blocks. And a dominant performance, as you might expect, by the Gryphons. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2018. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast is Thursday night at 6:55 p.m. when the Lexington Minutemen host the Waltham Hawks in MIAA boys lacrosse action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of this or any past LSP video broadcast at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Greater Lowell Tech and Tingsboro, Mass. The Greater Lowell Gryphons win 3-0 by individual game scores of 25-3, 25-16, and 25-6 over the PMA Panthers. For Joe Foley on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.